In the world of software development, agile methodologies have emerged as a dominant force, revolutionizing the way teams approach project management and product delivery. Emphasizing iterative progress and customer collaboration, agile methodologies foster a dynamic and flexible environment where teams can adapt to changes swiftly. At the heart of Agile lies the concept of user stories, which are short, simple descriptions of a feature or functionality from the perspective of the end user. These user stories are crafted to capture the essence of what the user needs and why it is important. User stories are not just technical specifications. They are powerful tools that bridge the gap between business needs and development efforts. They serve as a common language that both technical and non-technical stakeholders can understand, ensuring everyone is on the same page. Unlike traditional lengthy requirement documents, user stories prioritize clarity and conciseness. They distill complex requirements into bite-sized pieces that are easier to manage and understand. By breaking down complex projects into smaller, manageable units of work, user stories help teams focus on delivering value incrementally. This approach not only makes the development process more manageable, but also allows for continuous improvement and adaptation. This iterative approach enables agile teams to respond to changing requirements quickly and efficiently. As new information emerges or priorities shift, teams can adjust their plans without derailing the entire project. By focusing on the why behind each feature, user stories ensure that development efforts remain aligned with user needs and business goals. This alignment is crucial for creating products that truly resonate with users and provide real value. This user-centric approach is crucial for delivering successful software products that meet and exceed expectations. When teams prioritize user needs, they are more likely to create solutions that delight customers and drive business success. By fostering shared understanding and promoting continuous feedback, user stories empower agile teams to deliver high-quality software that truly resonates with users. Feedback loops are integral to the agile process, allowing teams to refine and improve their work based on real user input. In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the world of user stories, exploring their structure, benefits, and practical applications in agile development. We will examine how to write effective user stories, the role they play in sprint planning, and how they contribute to the overall success of agile projects. A user story is a short, simple description of a software feature from the perspective of the end user. It serves as a fundamental building block in agile development, guiding teams to create features that truly resonate with users' needs and expectations. It describes the type of user, what they want, and why they want it. This clarity ensures that everyone, from developers to stakeholders, is on the same page regarding the feature's purpose and value. This format helps everyone on the team understand the user's needs and how the feature will benefit them. By breaking down complex requirements into manageable pieces, user stories make it easier to prioritize and plan development work. It promotes a user-centric approach to development. This focus on the end user ensures that the final product is not only functional but also user-friendly and aligned with real-world use cases. The standard format for a user story is as a user type, I want goal so that reason. This template is simple yet powerful, providing a clear and concise way to capture user requirements. This simple structure ensures that every user story captures the essential elements, who, what, and why. It helps teams stay focused on delivering features that provide real value to users. Let's consider a simple example. As a customer, I want to be able to track my order status online so that I can know when to expect my delivery. This user story is straightforward yet effective in conveying the user's needs. This user story clearly identifies the user, customer, their desired action, track order status, and the benefit, knowing the delivery time frame. It provides a clear direction for the development team to follow. This concise format facilitates communication and ensures that everyone involved in the development process understands the user's perspective. It bridges the gap between technical and non-technical team members, fostering collaboration and shared understanding. By focusing on the user's goals and motivations, user stories help teams deliver value with every iteration. They serve as a constant reminder of the end user's needs, driving the team to create features that enhance the overall user experience. This iterative approach allows for continuous improvement, ensuring that the final product evolves to meet user expectations effectively. While the core structure of a user story is simple, there are key components that flesh out its meaning and provide guidance for development. These components ensure that each user story is comprehensive and actionable, provides a brief descriptive name for the user story, making it easily identifiable, expands on the who, what, and why of the user story, providing context and details, define the specific conditions that must be met for the user story to be considered complete and functional, represent the development team's assessment of the effort required to implement the user story, typically in story points or time units, indicates the relative importance of the user story compared to others, guiding the development team's focus. These components work together to provide a comprehensive understanding of the user's needs, the desired functionality, and the criteria for success. They facilitate effective planning, development, and testing of the user story. The use of user stories in Agile development offers a multitude of benefits. By focusing on the user's perspective, user stories ensure that development efforts remain aligned with user needs and business goals. They break down large projects into smaller, manageable units of work, allowing for frequent releases and continuous feedback. User stories provide a common language for stakeholders and developers, fostering collaboration and shared understanding. As user needs evolve, user stories can be easily modified or reprioritized, ensuring that the product remains relevant. By delivering value incrementally, user stories help get products into the hands of users faster, enabling quicker feedback and iteration. By prioritizing user stories based on their value to the user and the business, development efforts focus on delivering maximum impact. These benefits highlight the transformative power of user stories in Agile development. By embracing a user-centric, iterative, and collaborative approach, user stories empower teams to deliver exceptional software products. To maximize the effectiveness of user stories, it is crucial to adhere to best practices that ensure their clarity, conciseness, and actionability. These best practices serve as a guiding light, helping teams to create user stories that are not only easy to understand, but also actionable and valuable. The INVEST model provides a framework for writing high-quality user stories, ensuring they're independent, negotiable, valuable, estimable, small, and testable. This model acts as a checklist, helping teams to remember the key attributes that make a user story effective and useful. Each user story should be self-contained, avoiding dependencies on other stories. This independence ensures that stories can be developed and delivered without being held up by other tasks, making the development process smoother and more efficient. User stories should be open for discussion and refinement, allowing for flexibility. This negotiability means that stories can evolve based on feedback and changing requirements, ensuring that the final product meets user needs. Each user story should deliver tangible value to the user or the business. This value-driven approach ensures that every piece of work contributes to the overall goals and objectives of the project, making the development process more purposeful. The development team should be able to estimate the effort required to implement the user story. Estimability allows teams to plan their work more effectively, ensuring that they can deliver on their commitments within the given timeframes. User stories should be small enough to be completed within a single iteration or sprint. Keeping stories small and manageable helps teams to maintain a steady pace of delivery, reducing the risk of delays and bottlenecks. User stories should be testable to ensure they meet the defined acceptance criteria. Testability ensures that stories can be verified and validated, providing confidence that the delivered product meets the required standards. Use clear and concise language, avoiding technical jargon and complex terminology, focusing on simple, understandable language. This clarity helps all team members, regardless of their technical background, to understand and contribute to the development process. Encourage active participation from users in the story writing process to capture their needs accurately. Involving users ensures that their perspectives and requirements are directly reflected in the user stories, leading to a more user-centered product. Regularly review and update user stories based on feedback, changing priorities, or new insights. This continuous review process helps to keep the development work aligned with the latest information and priorities, ensuring that the team is always working on the most valuable tasks. By following these best practices, teams can create user stories that effectively guide development, facilitate communication, and ensure the delivery of valuable software. These practices not only improve the quality of the user stories, but also enhance the overall efficiency and effectiveness of the development process, leading to successful project outcomes.